How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally.
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca it down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it, take it quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now, where we debate the hottest sports topics, dissect them, correct them, and give them to you from our perspective. I'm Jamie. Here with me is Tyreek, Tobias, Mylon, and Jalen.
Tobias.
How y'all
Tobias?
doing? Tobes.
Basketball's back, baby.
Started?
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting cold. I don't really like that.
You said it's
Tampa
cold.
Bay Raptors.
Oh,
Look, gang.
It was 30-something this morning.
I was miserable. I'm not prepared.
It was
Look, gang.
It was very cold.
I ain't ready for that.
No.
It came too
Hey,
quick.
it's homecoming week. Shout out to Kennesaw State, man.
Woody who? We got T-Pain coming.
Woody who?
Shout out to the A vet.
Y'all got who coming?
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
What you gotta say?
LOL.
Where you
What you
going?
gotta say, Malin?
It's tomorrow.
Hey, I can't say nothing. Black GSU had their event at Georgia State.
They did? Who
Yeah.
came? Who
At
came?
that game, I'm saying Black GSU, that's like all the homecoming festivities were in Atlanta. They didn't mess with State Sport at all.
Ever since the Migos came to Statesboro, that was the end of
telling you.
all big names. That was
We
it.
had Wiz
That was
Khalifa
so bad for them, too.
and Waka
Yeah.
when I was in school.
Yeah,
And I would
Wiz
like
and-
Wiz Khalifa. That would be lit.
It was good. I mean, and that's like when he was big because, you know, I'm old.
He said, yeah.
Right. Excuse me. All right. Well, anyways, before we get into it, make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow our Instagram at whatnow.on.omni. Show us some love on TikTok and rate us 5 stars.
Smash
Yeah.
the
Put
like
some more
button.
love on
Smash-
TikTok because y'all been
All
slacking.
that.
Y'all really
all
been
that.
slacking.
Whole lot of engagement. Keep telling Tobias how he be wrong. just
Twitter.
Like we
Hey,
are.
back on Twitter.
Y'all can
I
try
can't
to
wait
prove
to
me
cook
wrong.
him. I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to look at you right now.
Hey, I'm the key up in this podcast, so y'all not going.
I'm the door.
Wrong.
So now what?
I'm the key. So I
I'm
no,
the-
we-
never mind,
Pause.
never mind,
Pause.
never
Pause.
mind,
Yeah,
never
pause.
mind.
We're not gonna go there. No, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
It's about to say on the lock.
Rated E, guys. Rated E.
Yeah,
All
For
right.
everyone.
Ready for everybody.
So let's get into it then. Let me get my timer ready. So first topic is, will Cinderella finally get her slipper? And the question is really, is this the year of the Cinderella story in the MLB?
Yes, the
No.
Orioles will go to the World Series.
I
I don't care that they're sitting at home.
was gonna say, yeah, they'll probably go
You know
watch.
they bought some tickets.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
they're gonna go watch.
Yeah.
Orioles all the way, baby. Ah!
Oh, but the what?
What do
That's
you
gotta
mean?
stop that.
That's
You
tweet
got- you
tweet.
gotta
That's
stop
not
that.
on. That's tweet tweet.
Twinkle, twinkle.
So just to put it out there, now the Yankees did overtake the Guardians last night, but the Guardians were a wild card team. And the Phillies are a wild card team, and they have progressed. Their record is 87-75, by the way. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not, that's crazy.
Yeah, my Braves
Padres.
disappointed me on that one.
They did. Padres with an 89-73 record beat the Dodgers 111-51 record.
Oh,
So
See,
I don't
I
know.
knew they weren't gonna make it. I just had that feeling.
Yeah,
It's like
I didn't.
they like the Yankees of the NL. You know, to spend all that money and it's just they can't do it every time.
I mean,
Yeah.
This ain't gonna happen.
the Phillies winning the World Series isn't that crazy? Because what was? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the record again? What was it?
87-75.
Yeah, so the Braves last year,
Right. They
88
were
and
like
73.
barely.
So
barely
it's
over
not
500.
crazy. It's not crazy. 2
No,
years
it's
worth
not
of cinema.
crazy. It's just
It's
just
not
seems
crazy.
And they got hot at the right time.
That's what I'm about to say though.
It's not probable.
Yeah.
It's
The
not
Braves
probable.
got hot last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got the Braves got hot the same time the Phillies got hot this year. So I mean, it's not. I can see the Phillies going to the
riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's the Padres. I mean, not saying Padres are bad, but like they're obviously
Well, they had a big comeback inning today. They were down 4-0. Let me look at the score.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's now 8-4.
Yeah.
Padres winning. They had a 5-run.
I was about to say, I don't see the Padres just going down without a fight.
Right.
They spent
Shout out
like
Manny.
2 over the last couple of years.
Absolutely not. No.
This might be the best series of the whole. I mean, at
Yeah.
least to date.
Mhm.
It's gonna, I mean,
Yeah.
Shout out Manny Machado.
mm.
All right, so with the final four in, who y'all got in the World Series?
Padres.
And
I'm gonna go. Sorry, y'all go ahead.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I got Phillies and the Yanks. That's what I got. Story.
I was
It's
going
like, it's like
Padres, Yankees.
as much as I want to see the Padres, but I just got a feeling that the Phillies gonna pull it out. Cinderella story. I feel like
Triple Crown.
Excuse me.
Hey, Aaron Judge that's a bad.
I'm with Malin. I got not the Phillies, the Yankees and the Padres. Yankees. Yeah, Yankees.
Well, I think Phillies Padres is going to be really a toss up, but we all know I'm going to get yelled at if I don't say the Yankees.
No, speak your
Phillies.
mind. Speak your mind.
Yeah, speak your mind.
Speak your
Yeah.
mind. This is your
Yeah,
this is
let's-
your
let's
platform. This is your platform.
Let's get some
Jamie.
personal
Your
opinions
platform.
in here.
Yeah.
No,
speak your
because I
mind.
get yelled at. I get in trouble.
Excuse me, man. No, you don't.
Hey, when they start sending
got
out
you,
merch,
your
in, tell
platform. I
him
hope
he
he
can yell in when you hand him his sweatshirt.
Matter of fact, I hope
You
Elijah
can
is.
yell in.
This is
When
Jamie's
this,
platform.
when this episode go big, you don't want to be yelling at
Yeah,
him.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
I'm going to still go
Amen.
Phillies. They're riding the momentum. I mean, I guess Padres kind of are too, but Phillies the bats are hot.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
They
and
are.
they really are. And it's bats on that team that shouldn't be hot that are hot.
I
And
just
now
don't
the
want.
big
Okay.
bats
And that's
are
the
waking up.
thing.
But now the
That's
big
what
bats are
really
waking
blew
up
me last
too.
series. It's because I do start keeping up in the playoffs a little bit. So I was on that series a little bit, and that's just at least we didn't get swept. But like that was just it looked like we didn't even belong in the playoffs.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, y'all were pretty quiet.
Yeah,
Piss pole. Piss
man.
pole.
If you don't get out of here with that hat,
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the orange and yellow color combo for me, though.
We
I
lit.
wanna know.
oh my, it does not
Why?
go at all.
I don't
Why
like
are y'all
that.
the Orioles?
You look like
I don't
the star.
understand.
You look like a starburst.
Start
Oh.
first.
We roasting today? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Oh, he
I've
he
been
be ready,
waiting.
boy.
I'll cry. Y'all send me home in tears. I don't have time.
Jamie
You
log
said-
off.
You said why we the Orioles, Tobias?
Yeah.
That's our national bird, man.
It's the state bird, right?
It's not scary. It's not intimidating.
Wait, but then why? Oh, never mind. Edgar Allan Poe. I didn't ask.
I mean, the Ravens are more intimidating than the Orioles, but I'm not gonna mess with y'all like that. For Maryland hop on us like LA did. So
Correct.
we ain't
I
gonna-
don't have the
we
time.
ain't gonna do
Yeah, Orioles fans come out to play, baby.
So who do y'all
But
got winning?
anyway, I was gonna say I don't want the I just want anybody but the Astros to win.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
want that. No.
Well, I don't
Nobody
really
likes
want
that.
the
I'm going
Yankees.
Yanks.
Nobody likes that.
No AL team.
And I don't like the Yankees that much, but nobody likes the
I hate
Astros.
them.
So I'll Yankees all day.
I
The
like
Aaron
the
The
Judge.
most agreeable team for me
It's a
to
good
win
story.
personally would be the Padres
Yeah, I'll be perfect fine seeing the Padres more.
because the
I-
Phillies beat the Rays in the 2008 World Series. So you know I still hold a little
Revenge.
and
What are you wearing?
2008?
What are you wearing right now, though, AJ?
that's
It's
when I was
for
really
love.
getting into baseball. Hey,
For
that was a
love.
good team.
It
Hey,
hurt.
That Phillies team.
It hurt.
I said this earlier to a bunch of friends, from work. Shout out to them. I told them there's no friends or love when it comes to sports. They're Clemson fans. I'm Michigan.
But that's
fan, so
okay.
it don't
But
come
can
to-
I say this?
Sorry.
No, never mind. I don't want to say it recorded.
Oh, this about to turn to a Michigan topic.
No. I just putting that out there. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah.
He's gonna get an M branded on his head.
I'm telling you. Something.
Whether you're Wolverine for real.
I get the things growing out my hand.
X-Men. But yeah.
All right, Miss Jamie, back to
All
you.
right, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Next topic. Let me restart my little timer.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
next topic is to the Rocky Top. Do we think Tennessee is a team that can win the Natty this year, realistically?
No.
No. They're
Everybody-
good.
Could they?
It's not
Could
They are
deniable.
good, but
No.
I don't
Yes,
I don't nah.
they could.
No, they
I
couldn't.
mean,
No, they
yes,
couldn't.
anything
It would have to
can
be. It would have to
happen.
go perfect for them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you. Thank you. No.
It's probably not going to happen. And considering I went back and watched like a good 20-minute version of that game, they were supposed to run away with that game.
Yes.
So either A, they're not as good as we think they are. Or B, Alabama is better than we think they are
No,
because
it's still Alabama. It's still Alabama. You got to give them that.
well, from what the expert analysts are saying, it's coming down to coaching. And I ain't never seen Nick Saban be a bad coach. So what's going on?
It comes out first.
Tennessee. Oh, go ahead.
I would say going back to defense, then my stats will be proud. Yeah, my research will be proud of me. Tennessee ranks 104th. Excuse me. No, I'm sorry. Oh, that's another stat. 129th in the nation in pass defense. 129th. You're telling me this team can win the national championship? No. With Ohio
If they play teams that run the ball.
Ohio State don't run the ball. They can run the ball, but they're not going to. Ohio State's going to throw the ball down your throat. Stetson Bennett, he's not. I mean, Georgia, we know they're probably outside of Michigan. They're the most balanced team in the nation. They are. We all know that. So
Also,
they can throw the ball as well.
Also, I'm gonna tell you why they're not, because they're gonna have to play Georgia, and
Yeah, that's
if they lose to Georgia, that's just gonna jump Alabama back
That's
above
it.
them.
It's
I don't
over.
think. Yeah, I think it's over if they lose.
And then if they beat Georgia,
Because they can't win the East.
Yeah. Then if they beat Georgia, they got to play in the SEC championship. I think they're gonna lose to that, and Alabama could get back in there.
And
But they literally have to win both games because
Well,
everybody.
Alabama's probably going to be in the West anyway.
they are. They're going to the West. They're going.
So they want Alabama and Georgia in there. That's you know how it go.
I don't think Alabama's going to make it. I don't, because I mean Georgia has yet to play. Even let's take out that the first game. You know they're hyped up and everything. Georgia's yet to play their best complete game yet. And I think that's going to be against Tennessee.
Unless it was versus Oregon.
Yeah, I was about to say, what if they already did play their complete?
Yeah, if that was it, y'all are in trouble. But I don't think typically how we've seen college seasons go. They usually play their best game between now and November 27th. That's the best time. And I want to say your best game is going to be against Tennessee. I do. I think it's going to be that. It's at UGA. The time's TBD. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a night game. Georgia going to do the same thing. Yeah, it should be a night game. I think it's going to be explosive. But Georgia can come out on top, and then I got Georgia beating Alabama in the SEC championship. Clearly, if Alabama can't stop Tennessee from throwing a bunch of never mind, I can't say that. If they can't stop Tennessee from throwing the ball like that, and then also Tennessee was running the ball pretty well. Hey, y'all remember that if y'all watch the game, they're running the ball pretty well. If Alabama can't stop that with their famous Will Anderson, then they're not gonna stop Georgia. They're not gonna stop Ohio State. They're not going to stop Clemson. They're not going to stop Michigan. TCU, they're not going to stop TCU. They're not going to stop any of those good offenses. It's not going to happen.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see Tennessee beat Georgia, and then Alabama beat Tennessee in the SEC championship. I would want to know. I would want to see what they do there, like how they.
No, I've been holding this question. This is what I want to see.
I want to see.
I want to see Georgia beat Tennessee, and then what happens if Georgia loses to Alabama in the SEC championship? We got 3 one-loss SEC teams at the top.
What happens? Beat each other?
They won't put Tennessee in.
Tennessee's not going.
They won't put them in. There's 2 because think about it, you've got Clemson, you've got.
So, how would Georgia and Alabama deserve to go over them? Besides Georgia beating them, but Georgia losing to Alabama, who, you know what I mean?
Again, at that point, I think it comes to college football money. Like at that point. Go ahead.
I'll say money. The money and like the point differential too. If let's say Tennessee beats Georgia, like actually beats them, like I'm talking about like 7-10 points, yes, I think they'll put Tennessee in. But if it's like another game like Alabama, no, they're not. I don't think so.
Now, if all of that happens and Ohio State beats Michigan or whoever they play,
or vice versa,
then whoever wins, then one of those teams might get out and they might put all 3 of them in there. Depending on what else happens in the Big Ten.
That's true. Well,
all right. So what about my 3-team scenario plus undefeated Big Ten champ and Clemson, because they'll probably be the undefeated ACC champ.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. One of them SEC got to come out.
It's between the Clemson and the SEC because Clemson, we know they haven't faced nearly as. I mean, their best win was against Wake Forest.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but they're not gonna knock them out if they stay undefeated
because they'll be undefeated and conference champ.
And they've been I will say I hated on DJ beginning. He's looking better. He's looking.
He has improved. He's definitely improved.
Speaking of DJ, that just made me think of. Never mind. I'm about to go way off topic.
Oh, but so that's what I had to say. I had a few points. Although you said USC would get smashed, you were right about them losing, but they didn't get smashed, so you were only half right.
You talking about?
He's not gonna let you have all of it.
Come on, you talking about Alabama?
Backhanded.
No,
USC.
you said USC would get smashed last week. You said that on last week's podcast.
I did. I thought USC's about to run away with it after a while. I was like, oh shoot, dang, USC, they proved me wrong. Hey, Caleb Williams is nice. That's why I texted y'all. Said, hey, Caleb Williams
definitely.
Is nice. He's nice.
And I apologize for
Jimmy
saying,
got something to say about that.
Right.
Michigan on upset alert. My fault.
Hey, bro, listen. At this point, I have no pride. I don't care about proving nobody wrong. I just want us to win. I don't care what happened to nobody.
I know.
I'm so serious.
That's what
I'm
I'm
so
saying.
serious right now. Y'all want me to sing?
No.
Okay.
Hey, that's how you know he's
I'll
nervous.
leave.
That's how you know he's nervous. You don't even want to talk trash no more.
Listen, I'm about to listen. We going to the Michigan State game. Y'all be on lookout. You know, we're gonna be posting some stuff. But hey, it's gonna be lit. But I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous on Michigan State. I'm very nervous about that.
Last year this would be okay to be nervous, but if y'all lose this year,
if we lose this year, I'm going to hibernation. I'm probably going to delete all my social media. I'm not going. I'm gonna have a brown paper bag over my head when we record. Like I'm not gonna say nothing. I won't say nothing anymore. But
that's funny.
I do have a question though. I know this is about Tennessee though, but if y'all could give y'all's 4 teams right now, I'm sorry, Jamie. I just want to ask you real quick. 4 teams, college football playoffs, who would they be right now? Right now today? Yeah, right now today. Forget about what's gonna happen in the future.
Ohio State
right
number 1,
okay.
Georgia number 2.
Yeah.
Clemson 3, Tennessee 4. That's mine.
I'm saying, forget about what's yet to come. I'm talking about today.
Yeah, right now.
I don't agree.
Tennessee beat Alabama, so Alabama.
Ain't gonna lie, I got Michigan at 4.
That's why.
For right now.
I got Michigan at 5. And
I don't know who
6.
I want to put in with Tennessee and Alabama.
Alabama's not even close.
Yeah.
They're not even.
Alabama. Right now, Tennessee is undefeated, so it'll be Georgia, Tennessee.
And they beat
I
Alabama.
think I have to leave Clemson on number 5.
You know who has better wins?
Clemson undefeated.
I don't care. They gotta go.
You know who?
They just ain't impressive, bro.
TCU has better wins than Alabama right now.
And Clemson.
So right now, them two are. I have them in front of Alabama. I do. And y'all call me crazy about that, but I do.
I ain't gonna say that yet because it's still the Big 12.
Oh,
even though they've been very competitive this year.
Thank you for saying that.
Still the Big 12.
I want to personally attack every single SEC fan.
Attack? Hold on, calm down.
Yes, attack. If y'all and Jamie
terrible word choice, bro.
Jamie, you remember this? About 5 years ago, Patrick Mahomes from Texas Tech, Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma met together. It was a combination of 1,100 yards passing and about 100 yards scoring.
That was
crazy.
crazy.
And the SEC absolutely trashed. I'm talking about this isn't football. They're not going to survive in the college football playoff. There's no defense. The same exact thing happened. The same thing happened this weekend, and now we're talking about it's the greatest game of all time. That's that proves the bias. That's hypocrites.
You already know how they work.
That's hypocrites.
You already know.
You can't say nothing because I'm right.
There is nothing to say because
all right. The comeback with it.
What?
Like you said, Tennessee's defense was already awful. 129th in pass defense. Alabama, their defense hasn't been great this year, but it's still an Alabama defense. I don't think that's gonna keep happening. And what everybody's really forgetting to say about this game is Alabama has 17 penalties. 17 penalties. How many times do you think they're gonna do that the rest of the season? 17 penalties for like over 150 yards, bro.
They're supposed to be in mid-season form. I don't know. It's supposed to be your.
So that's what I'm saying. So you got to contribute that some. Like that's why I still see Bama really putting themselves back in the picture because like that game really should have been a blowout at one point in the game.
We'll
So
see after this week. If they struggle, they have
17
to
penalties and you only lose by a field goal, and you had a chance to take the lead with your kicker.
Yeah, you're right. And then I think you're right about that because that's Tennessee's fault at that point. Because Tennessee was up by 18 points. The game should have been over.
Exactly.
It should have been over at that point. They had all the momentum. Poor coaching, like you said. Defense came down to it. But we're gonna see this week. That's my last I know.
Good. That's good. Good
Yeah.
timing.
But we're gonna see this week because if Alabama does not blow out Ole Miss, then they have to blow them out for me to put them back up there.
This is gonna be the test of that
LSU.
defense.
Yeah, it is.
Ole Miss plays LSU.
LSU.
Ole Miss plays LSU. Alabama might play them next week.
I think Alabama's on a
plays
bye.
Mississippi State.
They're on a bye, then I think Alabama's on a bye. So
Mississippi State.
Nick
is what
Saban to
he
get them
said.
right, but if they don't show up against Ole Miss, I ain't buying them. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Okay. Next up is the oven closed for Baker.
Close it up.
I think
Who writes this?
Close it up.
These are Jamie's
These
favorite
cookies
part of
ain't
the whole
done,
thing.
twin.
Who writes these? Will Baker Mayfield ever be a starter in the league again? Now
Is the
this kind of
question, will
hurts
he
my
start a
feelings.
game,
What do you mean
or
by
will he be
starter?
a
Yeah.
starter?
Will he? I think the way I took it is, will he be the starter?
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
not
man,
good.
like
Like, will he
franchise
be
guy.
no, just like the QB one for a team.
Yeah, QB1. That's a
If
good.
Geno
that's a good one.
Smith, Drew Lock, and
Chill. Chill.
Davis Mills can get a job,
Chill on Geno.
I
Chill
don't
on
see
Geno.
why not.
I think
That's
he's in.
fair.
I think he's in the same. I say no because he's in the same situation as Cam. You know, this day and age, it's the media narrative now that goes
I was
into
about to say he
it.
does have that baggage along with him.
Yeah, so now it's like, nah, Baker Mayfield just trash. Like everybody, the media narrative now is Geno's better than Baker. Also, you don't want like Cam's aura. I don't know if that's the right word. It's not for a QB2.
He's not built for that kind of role.
But
He
Baker
can't-
ain't got the same aura like a Cam. Like
But he got
No, he
that
don't.
media push that
That's not
it's
his
just
fault.
everything
media,
every
I'm about to say
everything
he
would
can
be,
literally keep his head down.
Yeah.
everything would be about Baker though.
I
It wouldn't
think
be about
Baker's
that
gonna adapt
QB1.
more than Cam could.
But that's
I do too, but I just still think
feel like
go ahead.
Cam wants that attention. I don't feel like Baker doesn't want the attention. Just like
Yeah,
Jay said.
yeah.
I think Baker would be receptive to it. If it comes down to it to where he's like desperate, I think he'll do it.
After 2 years of getting humbled, I can see him if he really wants to play football, he'll put his head down and work as a backup.
Same.
I don't think so. I mean, he's
I think
had-
he'll be like a Teddy Bridgewater.
Nah, I don't see it.
I don't know
Potentially-
about that.
He's good enough to start somewhere though.
Is he better than Teddy?
That's not, but Teddy,
a lot of
Teddy was a
QBs
starter for Teddy was a starter for two different teams the past couple years, the Saints and the Broncos.
Yeah, but Ted don't have that same aura that Baker Mayfield got.
But I'm
Like-
saying I
like-
can see him fitting that type of role,
Are you talking about like the Orbi?
like a journeyman starter.
He's just too
quarterback,
big of a
a
star.
bridge
I
quarterback.
actually don't know
Star
if Baker
quality, though.
Mayfield could allow himself to be in that humble position. Unless he's grown up since college. Baker
Ooh.
Mayfield was like
That's a good
a
point.
D-bag, you know?
Yeah.
As an Oklahoma fan, I liked him. He was our D-bag.
He
but,
definitely
like,
was.
He's annoying. If you're not a fan of him, he was annoying in college. Full
Well,
of
look,
himself.
Illinois-
Hey,
I mean,
when he poked that flag in the middle of Ohio State,
Loved
bro,
it,
that was so
loved it.
funny.
I ain't gonna lie,
Loved
that
it.
was hard.
That was
I
funny,
agree
bro.
with that. And I agree with him. And I agree with him doing the little thing at Kansas. I don't care. I would have never did that personally, but I would have dapped him up for that.
Hey, what'd he do?
You think that man could be a bench player?
that's what I'm saying. I agree with you there. I don't
Hey,
think he can.
He's Drew Lock. He got Drew Lock's
if he loves
personality.
football.
He got Drew Lock's personality, honestly, for being.
I think he loves himself more than he loves football at this point.
I do
though.
too. I mean, look at him on all the
And I
commercials.
like him. I like him. Don't get me wrong.
Look
You
at him on
already-
all the commercials. If he wanted to keep his head down, he wouldn't be on all them commercials.
True.
Yeah,
Well,
Come on, man. Baker, bro.
I think
like
he
Baker.
know that he wronged the wrong person in the league. So I think he's gonna keep quiet. He wronged OBJ, and you know them boys don't play about OBJ.
He ain't wrong.
He's
OBJ.
not even on a team right now.
He did wrong OBJ.
It's
only 'cause he's hurt. It's only 'cause he's hurt.
messing with you. I'm just
Because
messing with you.
They
He was about to
They did. They honestly did.
They went back and forth.
he was about to get Super Bowl MVP if he wouldn't have got hurt.
He was going crazy though. Yeah.
I think that was more of a media thing too, though. The OBJ versus Baker thing.
Oh, please.
I
yes.
mean, he released a
It
video.
added to it. It added to it. But if you actually sat there and watched the game, I actually did watch a game like last year. Was it? Last year before he left.
Mhm.
OBJ really was open. Like that wasn't no gimmick. Like
Yeah, but
if
is
your-
that like
if your dad-
confirmation bias?
Yeah, I don't think Baker was just purposely not throwing to
Yeah,
him.
no. He just
Like,
didn't
is
see
that
it.
something you
not
would really
purposely.
notice?
It's not purposely. Not well. It might be honestly because like
I don't
you
think
know
so.
you got a
It
playmaker on
could
your
be.
team.
It definitely could
All right,
be.
look.
but it's
So Matt,
Baker.
you think all right? So Matthew Stafford overthrows the Cooper Cup. You don't think Baker's like, this is my team. I'm tired of him getting all the shine. You know, I'll throw it to him maybe once or twice a game.
But you don't.
Okay,
like,
but
you know how
see,
angry you gotta
back
be
to
to
your
not throw
point.
somebody.
To go into a game thinking that.
Yeah, like
If
what
what
do
do
you
you
think
gotta
about
do?
Baker
If you
Mayfield,
petty
though?
like that, yeah, that's
What
what
do
I'm
you think
saying.
about Baker Mayfield?
Y'all gotta understand who you talking about.
Jamie,
And again, if he's petty
It's
like
ego.
that, he
It's
can't be
ego.
he can't
Jamie,
be a
what you
wide
about to say?
receiver or QB2. Go ahead, Jamie.
You're gonna know, but I feel like you just contradicted yourself, Malin, because you're saying he's tired of, this is my team, this is my team. He's tired of OBJ getting all the action, but you just said he could humble himself. No, if he cared about
People can
football,
change.
if he cared about football, he would just get the win. Otherwise, he cares about himself because he wants to be the star.
Not he's
Well, I
in
think-
two
I think
different,
it's-
completely
I think
different
it's two different
situations right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is. I'm just saying you contradicted yourself a little bit.
One
not
was
like-
the
I'm
not
past,
calling
one
it
is the
out.
present.
Like going to the worst team in the league and still being trash. You'd be like, oh, I'm about to be out of here. Let me relax.
Wait, whoa. Why are we putting Baker? I don't think Baker's trash. Like, let's
He's
just
not.
put that. He's not
He's
trash.
not
He's
trash.
playing
Spirit is not
trash.
good.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
playing trash.
I mean,
He's
nobody,
Playing trash.
We could say
He is
same
playing
thing about I'm sorry, Tom Brady right now. Tom Brady ain't playing up the par. Does that mean he's trash?
He's not.
nobody
Right
called
now,
him trash.
not
Nobody
right
said
now.
he's
Right
trash.
now.
Nobody said
Nobody-
he's trash.
You
They
putting
said he's
ag-
playing trash.
you
which
putting
he is.
agendas out
Only
there.
thing that was said was Reek said he doesn't think he'll be another
I'm not gonna-
starter.
I heard Tom
Yeah.
Brady trash last week, but I ain't gonna go into that. That's what I heard.
What? It's not about Tom Brady.
Period.
I'm
And it's
comparing.
not about bashing the Bucks
I'm
or hating
comparing
on
the.
Jamie.
I'm comparing the two.
Next.
Wait,
Hey,
Next.
she
You don't
said
play
she
on the
let you
Bucks.
on
Get
that.
him out of
hey,
here.
she shut that down. She's like,
Are you right?
today right now. She's like, we not doing that
funny.
today.
And she getting nervous because the Falcons about to catch up in the rankings.
Hey, the Bucks might win.
I'm with you. I'm right with y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Jamie, how much time?
Crazy,
How much
bro.
time we got left? 'Cause
Wait.
we need to talk about that. I'm on the Buck side. I'm on the Buck side.
4
Bucks.
minutes. Go.
I'm riding with the Dirty Birds. Yes,
That's a hot take. It's a hot
sir.
take.
Yes, sir.
It's
A
not.
hot take, but-
I don't think it's a hot take. Wait.
And my
What's the
Jets
hot take?
is starting to
The
look
hot,
kind of good from back in the day.
could the Falcons win the division?
J-E-T-S,
That's a hot take.
Jets.
Honestly,
At this
I've been
point,
worried about it. I've been worried about it.
at this point in the season, looking in hindsight, I don't think it's a hot take. At the beginning of the season, absolutely.
It's cooling down.
NFC South needs to be thrown in the dumpster, lit on fire,
Hey,
rolled out
Lord.
somewhere, thrown off a cliff.
No,
Wait,
Just let
wait.
us all live for a minute.
Head to head, who wins? AFC South or NFC South?
Bro.
NFC
Because they are
South.
both
NFC
just.
South. NFC
NFC
Yeah.
South.
NFC South, but we all
NFC
suck
South
right
bad.
now. It's
But the
bad.
AFC South got the Titans and the Colts.
Oh, you said AFC South. I said
I
NFC.
think.
Yeah,
I
I
think
said
Eli-
NFC South versus AFC South.
Yeah,
Who
we
what
win.
conference win?
We
Oh,
win,
oh,
but
oh,
it's
oh,
still
oh.
trash.
I'm
I don't
going
know.
NFC. I'm going NFC. I'm sorry.
I'll go AFC South. I don't trust the Falcons just yet.
But do the Bucks win all 4 games?
Trust that boy, man.
The Falcons could beat the Jags. They could beat the Colts. They could beat the Texans. Titans the only one that I'm not really convinced on.
Hey, can we talk about Russell Wilson? That boy tried.
Hey, we about to get to it, though. We about to get right into it.
Correct.
Right
Correct.
into it.
Fuck
Yeah,
this country.
let me
Let's
just use
ride.
that as a segue. Let me use that as a
Let's
segue.
ride.
So speaking of Russell Wilson, his team, the Broncos, played a certain team that a certain somebody on this podcast loves. And I mean more than loves. I can't even say the amount of love this man has. So unfortunately, we're going to say his name
Say his
one more
name.
time.
Say his name.
Did your opinion on Justin Herbert change after Monday night? And I'm going to go ahead and say no.
The MVP, the GOAT.
And
Why?
Why would that change my opinion? Do you want us to break out stats this time? City of
No,
San Diego,
go ahead.
City of LA,
Actually,
come for me
Tom,
because
let's-
I pay for the stats.
Let's pause and let's organize this because we're going to clip this right now and put it on YouTube right now. So, City of San Diego, City of Los Angeles right now. These three
We don't care what
individuals
you
you see, these three individuals on the podcast are hating on Justin Herbert for, I don't know, they think he's overrated.
Okay,
or
excuse
whatever.
Because of
first
you.
of all, first
I-
of all,
let
first
me
of
talk.
all,
Because
yes.
of you.
Let me talk.
Yeah, get
Anyway,
out. Get
let me
out.
get this right. I think Justin Herbert is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Do I think he's the best? No, I
Can
don't.
I ask you a question?
But I think he's
Can
one
I
of the
ask you a
best.
question? Let me ask
Go
you a question. Let's frame that. Where is he at?
Let's see. If I'm sticking back to we have our preseason polls we did on our top 3 quarterbacks in the league. He was 4. I had him at 4.
Okay, so he's a top 5 quarterback, and you got him at 4 today.
Today,
It sounds like your opinion.
I'm trying to think. Right now, I got Mahomes. I got Mahomes Allen up there. I'm taking Brady off. Taking Rodgers off. Shoot.
So he's your third.
He playing like third, honestly. Maybe Lamar above him. Lamar's played pretty good this year. Maybe that. But other than that, Lamar, I mean, he's either 4 or 3. He is.
Okay, cool.
Hands
Go
down
ahead with
4
your
or 3.
point.
But all right, and if y'all actually I want you to give your stats from this last game because I got something for y'all. Go ahead if y'all want to say something about this Broncos Chargers game. Go ahead. But that's my opinion. YouTube World Nation. Justin Herbert is a top 4 quarterback in this league. In the future, we will be talking about his legacy. He's the best start to
Are we gonna
any
be talking?
NFL quarterback.
Not the point.
Let's go.
Because people take these conversations and totally skew them.
Flip
So
them.
let's please stay on topic today.
Let's go.
Somebody tell Tobias about himself. Go ahead.
All right, let's go. I'm waiting for this.
My
Jay, I hope you're on my train. I hope you get on the
My
train. right
initial-
Oh, I told you, hey, I'm standing on the dock. I got the rope ready for you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I got a leg in it. I got a leg in the water. I'm making
He's
sure
like
we
that.
don't float away. I'm making sure
All
we
right,
don't float away.
Jalen. Go.
All right, so I don't know where I had him ranked before the season, but wherever I had him ranked, he's still there.
I'm sorry.
Wherever I had him ranked, he's still there. So no, to answer the question, no, my opinion did not change. My only take was he's not the guy that you say he is.
Thank
So
you.
if you say top 5, I'll give you top 5. He is definitely a top 5 talent. But the way that you were talking about this man, it's like he won 5 Super Bowls back to back. Were you not? It's a yes or no question. Were you not talking about him like that?
He's not top 5.
That's an opinion. That's actually opinion based.
Rick, who
is
would you
opinion
put,
based.
you know,
That's your
over him?
opinion.
Oh, it's a
Opinion was.
podcast.
I'd say he's a top 3, top 4 quarterback in the league.
The way
That's
Tobias
right.
has
Who would
been
you put in over
talking
him?
about this man for the past 2
It's
years
not about that.
is the reason I continue to say he's overrated 100%.
He's not overrated.
Because Tobias has overrated him.
He's not.
And it's annoyed me to the point of wishing that he stays very average. Or excuse
Whoever in
me,
the
he is
comments
above
said that
average.
He's above average.
No,
Above
that's-
average?
I
Above average?
changed myself. I
If
changed
he
myself.
falls outside of your top 5, you're tripping.
Above average?
No, I
All
did
right,
not
that's
say
all I
average.
needed to hear, Jalen.
Objectively
That's all I needed to
speaking,
hear.
yes.
Yes, he's
But
good.
Tobias talked about him like he was
Nah, he's not
God.
top
going
5.
crazy. You don't
He's
think he's
a
top 5?
he's a great quarterback. He's not above average. He's not a good.
Can I
quarterback.
just
He's a
finish
great
what I was
quarterback.
saying? I meant stagnant. If he stays stagnant, if he stays not
right, so what-
sensational.
So y'all provide me with stats that proven otherwise, because I got my stats.
Nah,
pulled up
first
here.
I need Rick's top 5 first.
Yeah,
That's
I need
what
your top
need.
5 now. I want to hear it.
Well,
Who's after
They
Mahomes
don't
and
have to be in
Allen?
the order.
Are y'all talking about like playing how they're playing right now?
This
or
season,
still who am
this
I playing?
season.
Somebody asked you
This
who's your top
season.
5 QBs. I guess you would say right
this
now.
season.
Well, right now is completely different than my top 5 QBs.
All right, let me hear your top 5.
No,
I
that's
would
right
have to
now, right now.
I have to go through my list. Y'all go
They
ahead.
are
Talk.
different.
Let me get a
though.
list.
They are different.
It's different
Man,
than
this
my
should be
list.
on top of your head.
My list is no, but top 5 currently playing right now, and top 5 quarterbacks in the league is different.
Yeah, because we just said Tom Brady was playing trash. So like
He's not my top 5 right now.
Right
Tom
now,
Brady is.
through what 5 games, who is your top 5 quarterback?
I mean Herbert might be in there. Yes, right now.
He is.
But I gotta go. I didn't
he's
have a
3.
list like that. I have a list like that, so I have to go look at the QBs.
I got my list right now. I got it.
It's not about that though. It's about do we think our opinion has changed on him? And mine has not. Especially based on that last game. But y'all keep saying y'all got stats, so somebody read off y'all stats.
All right. So first off, hold up. I'm sorry. Let me pull up my little computer. My stats. I got them all pulled up here. Justin Herbert. All right. Justin Herbert has 1,716 yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions with a 93 overall QB rating. He has a 66 completion rating in the NFL, which is still a very good statistic. Comparing this to other persons, A-Rod has 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 94, 1,400 yards, 7 rating. Patrick Mahomes has a lower rating than Justin Herbert right now. Yes, Patrick Mahomes has a lower rating than. Josh Allen has exactly the same. Excuse me. Josh Allen's exactly the same, but a little bit more yards. But Josh Allen's an anomaly. He's going off. Josh Allen's playing with the best quarterback in the league. But looking at these stats again, I'm going to double down on my take and just go ahead and tell y'all. Justin Herbert is not the 5th ranked quarterback. He's not the 4th ranked quarterback, but he's the 3rd ranked quarterback in the league right now. He's a top 3 quarterback in the league. Y'all can't prove me wrong. I just looked at Lamar Jackson's stats. Lamar Jackson's not, he don't have the stats. Tom Brady don't have the stats. Aaron Rodgers don't have the stats. It goes Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert, let's keep this in mind, he's doing this with injuries. He's doing this without his number 1 receiver, Keenan Allen, his all-pro tackle, Rashawn Slater. He's doing this with injuries. They're limiting Austin Eckler's playing time until everybody got injured. He's doing this despite everything going on.
I'm gonna counter that part right there before I go to all the other stuff. He still has, out of all those players you just said, Mike Williams and Austin Eckler is better than anybody all those other quarterbacks have. Maybe Josh Allen with Stephon Diggs.
Wait, what? No.
Mahomes receivers. We're not talking about tight end, even though Kelsey, I got to put Kelsey in there, but receivers, Mike Williams is better than Juju. Eckler is better than CEH or whoever they have. Lamar, you know good and well, nobody on the Ravens receivers is as good as Mike Williams. JK right now is not as good as Eckler. Well, he's not. It never has been. Who else did you say?
I'm gonna need you to keep that in your mind too.
Yeah, Brady don't have nobody right now. Well, yes, he got his receivers back.
Brady got
he got his receivers back.
The only person I'll give you is Lamar with that. Josh Allen has
Aaron Rodgers has nobody right now.
A-Rod's not even top 5. Right?
That was his choice.
Yeah, that was his choice. Yeah, I'm not. We're not talking about A-Rod.
But regardless, you can't use not having his number 1 receiver as a part of that, because his number 2 is really good and could be a number 1 somewhere else. And his running back is the best running back in the league right now.
If I'm comparing him to the next top 2, I can, because at this point, we're not going to ignore Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is a dog right now. Isaiah McKenzie is playing very solid right now. We've got Stephon Diggs, arguably playing like the best receiver in the league right now. And they have a good offense. Let's not act like that. And then of course, Mahomes always got Kelsey and whatever. I'm not, yeah.
So do you agree or disagree that? All right, clearly you do disagree that.
I already said Mahomes is better. I've already said Mahomes is playing better than Josh Allen. I already said he's the 3rd best quarterback in the league right now. He is.
You know who I think Herbert is? Herbert is just like the past Chargers receiver, Phillip Rivers. Put up a bunch of stats. He's a stat pattern, but don't. No. Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. That's not saying he's bad, but I'm just saying.
Is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer?
It's on the border. It's on the border.
All right. Before you say anything else,
go ahead.
Phillip Rivers was not great in the playoffs whatsoever ever in his career. So if that is fine, I don't need to hear anything else about Justin Herbert not making. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't say
I'm sorry.
anything
I can't
else.
believe.
So you saying Phillip Rivers is better than Herbert?
You would rather
like.
make the playoffs and play bad.
No, but I'm saying if you're gonna throw out the whole postseason argument with Phillip Rivers, you might as well throw it out with Herbert too. That's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about here? Why is Phillip Rivers in the same conversation? Why is Phillip Rivers in the same sentence as Justin Herbert? It should be illegal. No.
You like Phillip Rivers is trash.
All right, now.
He don't pass Phillip Rivers is nowhere near the type of quarterback that Justin Herbert is. No. Look at the eye test.
If we're talking eye test, no, but Phillip Rivers did produce. You can't say he didn't.
He did. But we're talking about eye test and the stat test. Justin Herbert passes both of those.
Phillip Rivers has stats. But he was not a good postseason quarterback. That's the only point I'm bringing up.
And Herbert has never made the postseason, so we can't even
So if
Can I
you're going to
interject?
call Phillip a Hall of Famer when it comes time for Herbert, whatever his postseason career looks like,
If he has
throw it out
one,
the window.
you got to make it first.
All right. So
I'm gonna interject real quick because
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go back. The original question is
Yeah,
just
go back to the question. Let me
did
group going
our
everywhere.
opinion change after Monday night. This is not all time.
I think nobody's the same.
This is just Monday night. That's all we're talking about.
no, didn't change.
And no, it didn't because 19 points on the Broncos,
Well,
4.2 yards.
Broncos defense
I was
has
gonna
been
say.
going crazy all year.
Well, okay. And you know what? If he is a generational quarterback, if he is who Tobias says he is, he should put up numbers regardless. Mahomes would.
I would.
And you
I
can't
don't
say
know.
anything.
Y'all
Mahomes
are sick,
is
bro.
gonna
Y'all are
Mahomes
sick.
no matter what.
I'm a defend.
Well, we're
on
gonna
that
see when the
point.
Broncos play the Chiefs in a couple weeks, or whenever they
Y'all
play, we're gonna
are
see that
I'll-
exact
sick.
matchup.
Come back to this.
I'll defend Herbert on
All right.
that point. The Broncos defense looks really, really good. Like they only had let one team go over 20 points.
And it
So
was the
far this
Raiders.
season. Like if Russ wasn't so bad, they would be undefeated. Like if he was just a little bit better.
I
But
will eat my words if Mahomes puts up less than 19.
I saw a stat also that said Herbert again proving my stat padding point.
I'm writing that down though, Jamie.
Write it down. I'll write it too. Let me find my pen.
I can't find it. But anyway, he threw the most passes without scoring a touchdown in a game ever, or something like that. It's some stat like that, which proves my stat pattern point. He's just getting a bunch of stats, and he won the game. And again, let's not act like the Broncos didn't lose the game. They muffed the punt. Herbert didn't get them in that position. And it was shout out Montreal Washington. That's my barber's brother. You did. That's on him.
Nice.
Oh, I drafted him.
Montreal.
Well, I'm in a dynasty league, so I drafted him in my rookie draft.
Okay, but Herbert was not moving the ball against the Broncos, and he did not get them in field goal position. That muff punt had them win the game. That game should have ended in a tie. They was playing horrible, both offenses.
Do you think that Justin Herbert Tobias played as a top 4 quarterback on Monday?
He could
That's
play like
what
any.
the question
He could
is.
play like any top 4 quarterback against the Denver defense would have played. That's what I think.
He dodged that one.
He did dodge that one,
How are you standing on that? That's
but
crazy.
that's not a you can't
Because
you
he
can't-
didn't. I mean, because he didn't. But I think any top 4 quarterback in the league would have played just like that. Outside of Josh
That's
Allen,
a
because
perfect
they're
point to go
doing
into
something.
the Kansas when they
I
play
think
Kansas.
Josh Allen and
Because if
Mahomes
Mahomes
would
throw for
Anyways,
four-
ran around that defense, but that's not me taking away from Herbert. That's just those two being that good and
y'all
their
keep-
teams being that good.
It's my last thing because y'all keep debating this, but I just want to say I'm sick. I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed by how y'all describe just her. I don't think I can argue this anymore right now. But this beginning story of opinions of Justin Herbert reminds me of what they did to LeBron. That is what I'm going to say right now.
That's not true.
I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
going.
let you say
I'm
that.
going to stick with that narrative right now. I want y'all to quote me about 3-4 years from now.
And how much time we got? 'Cause I'm
sick.
debating.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm disgusted.
You
I'm
just said
disappointed
that.
by
Go
what
ahead.
y'all brought up.
Take
Yeah, I don't even agree with that. But
Y'all-
he's
Wow,
like,
you
feel LeBron
getting
James.
praise.
Y'all brought up Phillip Rivers in the same conversation as Justin Herbert right now.
Right now, Phillip Rivers is better than Herbert.
His first 2 starting years, Phillip Rivers
Why he
put up
threw
3,900 yards.
Like, okay,
Twice.
for no
Twice.
reason.
Justin Herbert put up 5,000 yards his second season, and 4,900 yards his first season starting. Phillip Rivers
Yeah,
had
if I run around the
2,000
stadium
yards
for no
less
reason,
than that.
nobody's gonna
We're
pat me on
not
the
putting
back.
them in the same
And
conversation.
he didn't make
No.
the playoffs.
Oh my goodness! And there it goes. You can't put that. Stop saying that stat. Stop saying that stat. Stop.
Why you can't? Because you can't combat it.
You
You can't combat it.
Yes, I can. That's a
Because
key
it's not
stat.
just a quarterback stat. You would have to put that with literally everybody on the team.
Exactly. I could have sat on the bench.
Listen,
I could
Herbert-
have sat on the bench at that point.
Herbert got better weapons than all those other top quarterbacks the first 2 years. He got it. He got all those better. Take away Keenan Allen.
Le'Veon.
Take away Mike Williams.
He did not have better weapons than Mahomes the first 2 years. Don't say that.
Chad.
All
Henne-
around? Yes, he did.
If that's the case, Chad Henne's a better quarterback. Chad Henne's made the playoffs more times than Justin Herbert.
Again, Tobias, we're arguing your stance on Herbert.
No, I'm arguing using your logic right now. I'm arguing Justin Herbert saying using your logic.
On context is about where you put Herbert. Do you put Chad Henne as
the Herbert argument is literally with context.
Do you put Chad Henne in your top 4 quarterbacks?
No, why is that? I'm using your logic.
Then.
Stop trying to flip it on me. I'm using your logic. Stop
We're
trying to
asking
flip it
the
on
question.
me.
That's a topic.
We gotta move. I can't do this no more. I'm about to
Don't say he's
right
LeBron
now.
no more.
Bro, I can't take this no more.
Don't ever say
Oh
that.
my goodness. I can't believe my ears. Jamie, take it away.
All right, let's go. It's time for quick hitters.
Oh my goodness.
Reek.
Okay, guys. So I'm not prepared for this at all. So this is what we're gonna do. Everybody say your favorite color.
Green.
I'm just playing.
Oh.
Mine's really
All right, we're gonna
I'm
go
just
through
about to go
some.
look up something real quick.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the comments.
You gonna look up a color?
Anyway.
Oh no, I was gonna look up do some quick hitters.
Oh, that's what I've been doing all show. I can't find them. All of them they're not good this week. But anyway, what you gonna do some more?
I got an idea. If
go ahead,
you know
go
it's on
ahead.
the fly.
Go ahead, let's do it.
All right. Find like the top 8 teams on each side, East and West basketball, and just real quick run through them, and all of us predict their over under wins.
Over under wins.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I gotta come up
Well,
with some wins.
we could do one conference this week and then another next week. The other one next week.
Or you can do that too.
All right, Bucks over 60 wins.
Under.
That's under. That's outrageous. There. 6. Well, that's not outrageous.
That's not outrageous.
But like they'll probably be like
How many people do that?
9. I don't think they're gonna get 60.
Sorry, Jamie.
The Bucks have gotten 60 the past like 3 or 4 weeks, or not weeks, years.
I'm sorry,
I don't think they're getting. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they'll get like high 50s, mid high 50s.
The 76ers over under 50 wins.
Over.
Under.
You said 50? Yeah, definitely over.
Tobias,
I got them.
Like a 48.
Over.
That's what I'm
that boy close. Over under 50 wins.
Over.
Tobias, you
It's a
gonna
quick
answer?
hitter, dude. Over.
That's what I'm saying. What he looking at?
I'm still shell
I'm
shocked.
gonna go random teams. Grizzlies over under 50 wins. 45,
Under.
45.
Over 45.
Under.
That boy
Over
Ja
50.
come for the
Taking the
MVP
under.
this year.
Taking under.
Under. What about you,
Under
Tobias?
45?
Over.
All right, we're gonna go Jamie's team. Raptors over under 45 wins.
Under.
Under. That's like really a lot.
Over. Over.
Under.
Jamie got them number
Under.
2 seed. What did you have them last? No. You had them like
30
8
and
going all the
52.
way.
Yeah, they see this. They need the Mavs.
My Tampa Bay Raptors,
Oh, my
baby.
Tampa Bay Raptors.
No, watch they go crazy. The
Correct.
Timberwolves. Over under
Over.
Over.
over
Yeah.
what? You tell me a number then.
100.
Whatever you about to say.
Tell me a number. Over what? How many wins do you think they're gonna get?
They gonna get over 50.
52.
That's not
52?
accurate with my
Under.
playoff with my standings, but yeah.
All right, big team. My team. Nah, I like AD.
Go ahead,
Lakers.
go
I was about to say, hey, under.
Is that
Under them
backwards?
boys,
Is
sorry.
that right
How many
on
did you
camera?
say?
Yeah, it's backwards, Jamie.
How many
But
games?
we got you. Over under 45 wins.
Under. Them boys,
Under.
sorry.
They could sneak over, but I'm gonna go under.
Dang, y'all
Them boys
hating,
sorry.
bro.
Hey, I got more.
good.
I got more faith in y'all.
Y'all just ain't got no pieces. LeBron
Nah,
said
the
it
road-
himself.
Good.
The role players,
Y'all have 2.5 pieces.
the team is
Two
built.
and a half
The team is
pieces.
built horribly. Like there's no shooters on the team
Exactly. Like, why would y'all go get Pat Beverly? Like,
because they thought they was
y'all
gonna get
need
rid
a
of. They thought they could get rid of Russ, but that didn't happen.
Over.
Hey, y'all saw when he was trying to get the team together. And Russell just standing over there by himself.
Okay, I got something to say about that. I wanted to say I tweeted about it. I feel like they're overdoing it with Russ now. I feel like they're overdoing it.
He
I-
does it to himself.
Anything that
think
he
it's-
does, he gets hate off of it now. Like anything.
It's a two-way street. I think with that, he said he was talking to the coaches after the foul call or the refs. He still stood there. You still stood there and just waved
Hey.
off him.
That man
But
talking
like-
about
But I do agree that it's easy to pick on him.
But like, if
is.
anybody else did that, that would not have been nowhere near a story.
But
It's
nobody
only
right
cause-
about that.
stature though.
Only because it's like even if LeBron did that, it wouldn't have been no story.
I don't know.
Yeah, it would have.
I don't know.
It would
I
have just
don't
been
know.
like Tom. It would have been just like Tom Brady right now. Would have been talking about it just like that. Does LeBron not want to be in LA anymore?
Well, LeBron doesn't do
Blah blah
stuff
blah
like
blah blah blah.
Yeah, Brady's known for
that.
doing stuff.
LeBron don't do stuff like that. So it's like, if it was somebody else with a bad attitude, I don't even know who to just like. If
Like
Kyrie,
Kyrie,
did something like that,
yeah.
Kyrie would do something like that.
Get him out of LA.
All right,
He'll be
next.
sure, like, yeah, the Nets gonna suck.
All right.
The Nets.
Oh,
Oh, the
Over-
Nets over.
Nets
Over
in
under
4.
50 wins.
Oh, under.
Over
I say
50
over.
wins
Over.
for the Nets.
The Nets
Under.
50 over.
Over.
Over
Under.
under. All
I
right,
got
Hawks 45 wins.
Over.
Over.
Over under.
45.
Over.
They might be at 45.
At 45. I wish I could just be like 45.
And they having another run
I'm
like
gonna
2 years
I'm
ago.
gonna go. I don't remember where I had him. I think I had him 8. I'm gonna go under.
All right. I got the NFL schedule put up, so I just want to see who y'all think I'll win some of these games. The Falcons versus the Bengals play this week. I think that could be a good game. Potential for a good game.
Hey, you already know where I'm going.
Falcons.
You already know. You already know where I'm
I hope the
going.
Falcons win.
Wait, who the Falcons
I
play?
know
Who the
where I'm
Falcons
going.
played last week?
The Bucks,
40.
right?
Wait,
Niners. They played the
No.
Niners.
Oh, yeah,
49ers
Niners.
last week. And like I told you, I was gonna get that dub.
Good dub too.
I called that too.
All right, so Bucks are not Bucks. Bengals or Falcons. It's in Cincinnati.
Falcons.
Bengals.
Falcons. I don't care where it's at.
Falcons. I'm going Falcons. I don't even care no more.
I hope
Blue Day.
Falcons.
So
I think Jamie just hating.
Steelers and Dolphins. The
Dolphins.
Steelers showing some light.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
The Bucks are getting dim.
Dolphins.
Hey,
Dolphins.
he's so underused. He ready to go to the next one.
Dolphins. Just move on. Just move on. Dolphins.
Bucks or Panthers.
It better be the Bucks.
Bucks.
And this
It
one
ain't.
for
If
real.
y'all, yeah, James,
For
if y'all
real.
lose this one,
For
Y'all
real.
can find me on the
But I don't
balcony, real deal this time.
Y'all-
Like I
Hey,
Hey,
said,
y'all lose to the Panthers. Y'all lose to the Panthers. That'll be crazy.
I'm blocking your number if we lose to the Panthers. And that's
Brady
all.
to retire.
I'm gonna be in that.
Oh yeah,
jam.
Brady,
Oh,
Brady
my
retiring
God.
100% after the season. If they he'll announce that he's retiring after the season if they lose.
No, I'm saying he needs to retire after the game.
I think it's the game. He cleared out
Man, he
his
gonna pull
locker.
an AB. He gonna throw out.
he
He
won't
gonna
walk
throw
out like
shoulder
AB.
pads off.
Yeah. Especially if you get hit too many times. You saw how he talked to the
Yeah,
offensive
he
It's
was
line.
so
Yes.
funny.
He's doing that
He
every single
don't
game.
play
to
about
them.
that.
He told
He
them,
don't wanna
He
just
don't like that.
not
He's like, bro,
play.
y'all, they are touching me, bro.
He's taking his personal
For
line
real,
out
man,
on
he
them.
do
You're
not
touching
play
me,
that.
please. I can't do this.
He don't like that. I ain't never seen no quarterback act like that.
It's every single game he yelling at them.
He's taking his personal life out on them. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
100%.
facts.
That's exactly what he did.
Hey,
He
My
can't do it at
wife
home.
is mad at y'all.
hey, but it
I
show
know,
how much they respect him because man, I'm telling you, I know some offensive linemen out there that would have did something to Brady talking to him like that.
Flipped him upside
Brady can
down.
talk to any. I mean, he can honestly talk to anybody like that if he wants.
Yeah, he can.
Hey,
He
You can't
can.
talk to me
That's the
like
thing.
that.
I was about to say that's the thing. You see the generation gap. Our generation, them 90s, baby, they ain't taking it. They ain't
He ain't
taking
gonna
it.
talk to
You
me
know,
like
you
that.
ain't
My
taking
daddy
it.
didn't even talk to me like that. I used to get in
That's
trouble for talking
Hey,
back to
I
my
say that
dad.
all
Hey,
the
if
time.
you was
I'm
winning me,
serious.
if you was winning me a Super Bowl, I don't know. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Don't
with you.
care.
I ain't
Ain't
gonna
no
lie.
Super Bowls
dad-
looking like it this year.
Dad supported
Yeah.
me my whole life, and I still didn't let him talk to me like that. Sorry.
All
Hey,
right,
tell him,
y'all.
tell him again, Jamie.
All right, y'all. That's the quick hitters for today. There we
All
go.
right. Hot take time. It's my week. Well, first of all, I want to revisit my original hot take that y'all really flamed me for. Thank
I
you,
like the
You got a
Jalen.
lighter.
Thank you, Jalen.
I like the lighter.
I said Cowboys still making the playoffs. I'm standing on it, and y'all flamed me.
We
I just
did.
want to revisit it. I want to revisit that really quick.
Let's wait and see 1st.
I'll take an early apology. I'll take an early apology.
Thank
I
you.
apologize because I didn't think they win a game. I didn't think they win a game.
The defense is good, yeah, but let's see if Dak come back and play like that for real. Because Dak can come out and
He
lose.
can't
some
do any
games.
better than Cooper Rush.
That could only win this season.
Dak is made of glass. It's time.
Chill out.
I think the only reason they will make it is because the NFC is trash. The NFC is not good.
I mean, I didn't say they were
It's
Super
not.
The
Bowl
NFC
winners.
isn't good when
I
the
just said
Giants
they're
are
making the
good, but-
playoffs. Correct.
That whole division is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Oh, the Commanders got some
They're
issues.
like strong. Okay.
The Commanders got some
What-
issues.
I'm about to say they took the NFC South took their position. So the NFC East.
NFC South don't look
We
good.
really did. All right. Now my real kind of fake, kind of real, kind of fake hot take. And please, if we post this, I do not want to get flamed by NBA stans. I don't know anything.
Please.
So we have posted our brackets. If you follow us on socials, you've seen the brackets. My Tampa Bay, Toronto, Tampa Bay Raptors will make the playoffs.
Oh,
Jamie, you
Here
said
we go.
you put them in the conference finals.
Okay,
didn't
I did.
You
I
should
did.
have been
Let
put
me
them in
just.
the
Stand on that.
conference
Playoffs is okay.
you? No, playoffs is still
say
crazy.
second
to me.
round. Say second round.
Hey,
Second
hold
round.
on. Time out. I looked at all y'all. I was in charge of making sure everybody brackets got good, right? And all y'all, she convinced all y'all to put the Raptors in the playoffs, and I was in shock. Raptors
Wait,
are
y'all.
nowhere near a playoff team.
Can I just show you how fire this
Playing like
fake Tampa Bay Raptors jersey is, though, that they made? I don't know if y'all ever saw this. Hold on, I need to unblur my screen. Just look at it. It's
y'all-
important.
all they get is one to
Oh,
play
Look
in.
how fire that is. Tell me that's not fire.
All right, that
It's
is
a
clean.
it's
That
a
is clean.
rendition of one of their old ones.
And it's fire.
Wait.
I'd wear it.
Jalen got a jersey, a Raptors jersey. He a fan.
Wait, time out. What? You got a Raptors jersey?
I wore it my first episode. The Vince Carter jersey.
Yeah, go look at the Jalen special. He got it on.
The Jalen special.
But anyway,
Right.
as I was saying, y'all can't flame Jamie because y'all put him in the playoffs too. Now, conference finals, that's a different story.
All right,
No.
my Tampa Bay, Toronto Tampa Bay
Well, I
Raptors
had
are
them
going
ace.
to the finals. They're losing, but they're
The
going.
finals? No,
Hot take.
no.
I got the Raptors.
You should have just said the second round.
No.
Second round.
No, stick with it, Jamie. Don't let it change it.
Conference finals. And when I'm right, y'all all owe me something
I
on
would give you
Venmo.
$100.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you should bet it. You should put it in the FanDuel or whatever. One of them.
Yeah, like
One of them.
I'll do it.
Really, you.
But
One of those bet sites put a future in.
the Raptors just don't have enough, and the East is good.
They have me.
But the bottom of the
I
East
am
is
enough.
trash.
Nah, you
I am
gotta go to a
everything.
game now.
The
You
bottom
gotta
of
go
the
to a
East
I'll
game
is
now.
bad.
Let's go. Hawks Raptors. That's the game. I'm getting a shirt. I am going to be the most annoying Raptors
No. You gotta go to Toronto. You.
Yeah,
See,
you
that's where you lost me.
Hey, Jamie, you be everywhere on them sports venues. You go to Toronto.
fan. I mean,
You
I'll
go
go,
Toronto.
but I gotta go during baseball season so I can just knock two things off.
Yeah, you-
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I get it. If only the Rays were still in the playoffs. I mean, not the Rays. I said the Rays.
I was like,
the Blue Jays.
yeah. Well,
Blue Jay.
But I don't think the Raptors are making the playoffs just because the East is too good. Even Jalen said the bottom of the East is not good. Yes, but the bottom of the playoff East, I still think is good.
Did
'Cause
you
he's-
put the Hornets in?
I put the Hornets at 8. And I'll tell you, I can pull up who I have for
I feel like
playing.
they're interchangeable at that spot. But I mean, I'm not mad at the Hornets being right.
I ain't gonna lie, my bottom teams on my bracket yesterday were more of from the copy paste. I really didn't change them. So that's probably why the Raptors were in.
I mean, the Raptors.
That's
were
the
good
same thing with me,
defense.
Mela.
Because I had the Bulls and the Pistons in the play-in. So I didn't even have the Raptors a top 10 seed. I think
you're tripping.
And they're better than the Pistons.
I mean,
better
yes,
than the
the Pistons
Pistons.
is a stretch team. That's a team that could potentially be good, but probably won't be. I think the Raptors are better than the Pistons, but I still think the Raptors aren't making the playoffs because I don't even have the Bulls in there. None of y'all got the Bulls in there, and the Bulls are a good team actually.
Injured though.
I thought I put the Bulls up there in the play-in.
Nah, he didn't put them in there.
Although looking like he's not gonna come back no time soon.
Boy, Lonzo.
You got Lonzo jersey yet?
Not yet. It's coming. It's coming soon.
You said that for 2 years.
At least you didn't get him on the Lakers.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have no use for it.
Go back though. Get you a little UCA.
That's why I got this Ben Simmons jersey just sitting in my closet.
Who gets a Ben Simmons jersey?
Well, you got a Ben
All right.
Simmons jersey.
I got it. I had that jersey in like 2017, 2018.
You gotta go.
Back
get
when
it.
he
You gotta
was
get it now.
still-
You gotta get it. Now.
Yeah, I
Let's
got
see
it. He was a rookie. I thought he was gonna be the truth. I
No,
went
I
ahead
said-
and got the jerseys before he blew up.
Let's see
As
it.
you see the
That
trajectory.
sound like some band.
Hey, it's just
Right.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I don't have
it.
it.
Good.
I don't have an NBA team. I'm a fan of players, so I like to
And
catch
he
when
won
they're
rookie
young.
of the year after he was a rookie.
Show the fans of Ben Simmons.
I mean, you know how they do when you get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair. I don't like that rule. That's
I
cool.
don't
That's
either.
cool.
Same thing with Blake Griffin.
It's your fault you got injured. You can't blame everybody. Now you got a year of experience. You got a year of experience playing with 17 and 18-year-olds, and you 20 years old hooping. I don't like that.
Shit.
But go ahead. That was a good hot take, Jamie. That's a big hot take.
Thank you.
I
All
like it.
right, Tobes,
Yes, ma'am.
send us home.
Take me to the game.
All right. Here you go. We got one from Song.
That sounds like a fake laugh.
Sound like Kawhi.
That's just how I laugh. I told you, remember that. Told you, remember that.
Come on.
All right. Psalms 37, verse 4. It's our verse of the day. Very quick, simple, straightforward, and to the point. If you want happiness, if you're sad, listen to the word today. It says,
Take your time, Pastor. Take your time.
delight. It says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires and petitions of your heart. Can I get an
Amen. I like that.
Why would you do it?
You just dropped the mic.
Drop the mic on me. All right, Jamie, take us home.
Oh.
Yeah, you usually take us home.
I threw you off.
You did. All right, guys.
To the
You know what to do.
play.
Like, subscribe, rate us 5 stars.
Share.
Caw-caw.
Tweet.
West Virginia. Mount
Mama.
Yes,
Take me
sir.
No, I don't want to sing that no more.
All that getting cut out.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I was about to say,
All right.
ain't no way y'all about to post that.
All right.
Nah,
We'll
it's
see
gonna
y'all
get
next
posted.
week, baby. Like, subscribe, comment, everything. Share. Peace.
Go Orioles.
Bye.